Oh, you're so mean. Just because she's from Cebu, DDS?
No, she's really good.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Alright, let me create my flight plan. Pangasinan.
Oh my god.
Flight planning. Departure is RPMD. And our destination is... What is our destination?
Cebu.
RPVP. Yep. Pal. Alright.
Charity.
Advanced. No need. So we are PAL, RPMD, RPVP, Puerto Princesa. Sorry, let me just turn on my restream chat. Huh? Hold on, sorry. Hindi ko masyadong nag-gets. Let's just go to Simbrief for now. Simbrief.com. Okay. 10 a.m. Dispatch system. Which runway are we using? So this departure. Yep. Alright. Create new flight. Di ko masyado nag-get si Sim Toolkit Pro. Let's try that again. RPMD, RPVP, aircraft is PAL, RP C772, PAL 568, PR 723. Generate plan. Ah, it won't let me log in. Oh, there you go. What is my Navigraph? Navigraph. Copy. Paste that. All right. It's processing our plan. All right. Okay. We export this. FS 2020. Let's make a new folder here. FS flight plans. Save. All right. How do I load a flight plan? Huh. Yun. Load documents. FS flight plans. Opening up. Gate parking 7. Ramp GA medium. All right. Weight balance is logbook. Flight schedule. Connect the sim. Connect MFS. All right. We should be connected now. Logbook. Let's see. Where is our some data? Nope. Flight tools. Nope. Flight schedule. Flight planning. Where's my flight plan? I can't find it. Save flights. All right, A320. I'm gonna load this up. So we are Papa Romeo 723. We have okay. Cruise speed, let's set to 300 knots. 400 knots. Okay, fine. Fly now. Alright. So we are departing runway 23, heading 229, 1476. What is our load sheet? Pop out load sheet. There you go. All right. So our what was that? Gabaldor, thanks for the follow. All right, let's get back to flight planning. Our zero fuel weight is 60,572 kilograms. Our payload is 16,792. That's as close as we can get. Our cargo is 100 kilograms. 160. What else do we need? Reserve is, and we need 17,000. So that's 7,722 kilograms. So 78. That's fine. We close this and we fly. All right. Now let's bring up my checklist. The A32NX Philippine Airlines checklist. All right. Uh-oh. Why is it in nighttime? There you go. Alright, so it's raining in Davao. Okay. Let me just go over this. I'm gonna turn off ATC. Turn off ATC. What else? Yep, that's the only thing I need. Alright, so cockpit pre-flight. Parking brake is on. Flaps up. Spoilers retracted and disarmed. Weather radar is off. Predictive wind shear is off. Engine master 1 and 2 off. Engine mode selectors normal. Gear is down. And wipers are off. Alright. So let's start our aircraft. We have battery 1s and 2. We turn that on. External power on. And let me just bring up our pushback helper. Alright. So cockpit lights. So let's put our this one. So it's on. No smoking on auto. Let's turn up the brightness on these some of these. Oops, sorry. Alright, and this as well. What else do we need? Alright, crew supply is on. And 8 years 1, 2, and 3 are on nav. Exterior lights wing on. Nav and logo on. And wing on, nav and logo on. Alright. No smoking is on auto. Sorry. Not supposed to be on. Emergency exit lights are armed. Probe and window heat auto. And let's go over to our APU. So our alright, turning up our APU. Let's bring our fuel, catering, and what else do we need? Our luggage. Alright, so once that APU says avail, we'll turn on our APU. Cam page electric. Alright, so let's check our fly pad. Let's turn this on. Alright, from SimBrief. How do I commit? SimBrief username is Zafir, I think. Alright. Nope. Is that not my account? Oh, it's FPH. Alright, so this is our brief. Oh, you're not getting any data from our okay. Yep, it's fine. So Air 1012 MB. Zero one two. Directors on. All right, so let's start with our MCDU. So this is control 5. There you go. So we are ATSU, AOC menu, initial, and initiate data request. Alright. After that, what do we do?
Let's turn on some lights, the overhead panel, arm the emergency exit lights, switch on the nav and logo lights, no smoking sign,
PR723.
strobes can go to auto, crew oxygen supply on, there's our payload, low payload, we've got 173 passengers today. With that done, we can continue with our MCDU setup. So data, init A, init request, departure and arrival, alternate, flight number, cost index 15, flight level, low payload, estimated time on route. Let's go back and load in our fuel. So performance, weight and balance. Here's our fuel, so we can load that in. Block fuel 49 and load in our Echo Golf Lima Lima, destination Echo Hotel Alpha Mike, estimated time on route. Let's go back and load in our fuel. So performance, weight and balance.
Or is that?
Hotel Alpha Mike, estimated time on route.
ATSU, AOC menu, weight and balance.
Let's go back and load in our fuel. So performance, weight and balance. Here's our fuel, so we can load that in. Block fuel 4920. There it is there, 4940.
We are
Load up our
778, yep.
payload. So we go page 2. Here's our payload, load payload. We've got 173 passengers today. With that done, we can continue.
Huh, my passengers aren't coming in yet.
It's there, 4940. We can load up our payload. So we go page 2. There's our payload, load payload. We've got 173 passengers today.
Zero payload. Jet fuel is 23.3. At boarding start. Alright, boarding is starting.
With that done, we can continue with our MCDU setup. So data, init A, init request, departure and arrival, alternate, flight number, cost index 15, flight level 250, minus 34 degrees at our flight level. It is a short flight, so we're only going to go up to flight level 250. Flight plan.
Flight plan.
Here is our flight plan. Very short flight. Let's go ahead and set up our departure. So looking at the weather.
So our departure is RPMD. This is our departure. And we are going runway 23. Via... Hold on, let me check. Runway 23 via Joffe 3P. So this one and insert. All right.
Knots. That's running from north to south, so we'll probably, doesn't matter which runway. Let's bring up our charts, go to our ground chart for Echo Golf Lima Lima. As you can see, the runways run from east to west, so we can choose any runways. We're going to have a crosswind on takeoff. What we're going to do is we're going to choose runway 27 right for departure, as that seems to be the most commonly used runway when the winds don't favor any specific direction. So with runway 27 right chosen, let's choose our departure. So runway 27 right. As you can see, our first waypoint is Brookman's Park VOR. So we're looking for a
Okay.
setting up the MCDU. So departure, we said it's going to be runway 27 right. That's going to be the Brookman's Park 7 Foxtrot departure. I'm going to insert that. We can't see it on the navigation display yet. We've still got 1 minute for the IRS to align. And our arrival, we can program now as well. Our arrival is going to be ILS runway 22. And the arrival is going to be...
What is our arrival? ILS 27. Arrival ILS 27. Yep. Via Zenny 2W. Now we insert that. Alright.
The red for 1 alpha arrival and the Sugal transition. I'm going to insert that.
Yeah, let's check if we set it up right. Alright, that's fine.
Give it another 1 minute, we'll check that our flight plan is correct.
Okay.
Let's continue. Secondary flight plan is not yet implemented, so let's go to RadNav and insert some VOR frequencies for situational awareness. So if I bring up our departure, Brookman's Park 7 Foxtrot. If you have a
No, I don't really need
Brookman's
this.
Park, there we go. Turn on the VRO1 indicator over there. Okay, that's that done. Looks like our ADERs are aligned, so let's go ahead and check out our flight plan. We go to ARC and we go. What you can do is you can press the right Alt key to bring up your ND. And yeah, we go to the flight plan. We can page through the flight plan to make sure our route looks correct. There's our departure, going to Brookman's Park. There's a discontinuity there, so we're going to clear that.
Oops, sorry. Need to go on plan. Okay.
There we go. Let's just zoom out a bit. Brookman's Park. Continuing across over the channel to Redfur.
Okay.
Then Sue 4940, so we can actually round it off to 5.0. We can continue with the MCDU setup. So flight plan is done, RadNav is done. In at B page, our zero fuel weight. Our block fuel is 4940, so we can actually round it off to 5.0
Trip
tons of fuel.
7.7.
Our trip wind for this flight. Let's have a look at our sim brief flight plan. Average wind component is plus 002, so we got a tailwind of 2 knots. Not going to make any difference to our flight. So okay, that's init B setup. Go to our performance page. Transition altitude for our departure is 6,000 feet. Flaps 1 departure.
Okay, let's go to performance. Flaps is 1 always. In the Philippines, 11,000 is the transition altitude, and V1 is 137, VR 38, V2 is 142. Okay.
V1 is going to be 130. We rotate 1014. Turn on the constraints. Set that back to 10. Speed we said was 135 for V rotate. Our
Alright,
first
it's now
altitude restriction was
1012
6,000
apparently.
feet. That's all set up. Go ahead down here, everything's set up. We can put in an imaginary squawk code.
1,000.
That's all good, that's all good. So we can get ready for pushback and startup. Overhead panel.
Hold on. Is an auto 4562. Tara. Why can't I
Start the APU. Down here, everything's set up. We can put in an imaginary squawk code. That's all good, that's all good. So we can get ready for pushback and startup. Overhead panel. Start the APU. APU master on.
hold on. We don't have a METAR in RPVP. It's just to say 11,000. 10, let's say 25. Let's just make this up. 1012. QNH. Pyro is. Let's just say 250 at 03 knots. And our pyro. Okay, now. Oh my god, it takes so long to set up the MCDU, but you know, at least there's that. What else do we need? So MCDU data check. RadNav setup. Squawk set. Alright, so we are now ready to... Alright. Let's start on our APU. Let's check outside. Is there anyone else boarding? No? Okay, there. Okay. I think we are good to go. We are... taking off at runway 23. Let's check the... plan. So I'm here. And I need to pick a U-turn. Okay. I get it. I get it. Okay. So turn these fuel pumps on. APU bleed. Is on. External power off. Alright. Seatbelt signs on. Air conditioning. Let's turn this a little bit low because it's raining outside. What else? Got windows and doors closed and locked. The cockpit door is locked. There you go. Fuel pumps on. Let's put this. Okay, there you go. Seatbelt silence on. Beacon light. Alright, so our beacon light on. And what else there? TCAS on standby, parking brake. Alright. So let's head over to, so clear left, clear right. Let's start our engines. So we put this on ignition. And engine master 2 first on. Let's see. All right. For some reason, when I connect my mouse, it makes my Microsoft Flight Sim lag. So let it take a second. We programmed their MCDU correctly already. What else do we need? Takes a while. Alright, there you go. It's not hang. Hindi na siya nag-hang. Alright. Engine 1 is on. All good. So let's start engine 2. Poggy, what's happened? Why are you learning the MCU? No, it's the MCDU. It's this computer right here. So before, when I flew the plane, I just let the assists, the built-in Microsoft assists, do it for me. But this time, I input my own flight plan. So if you go here, this is my flight plan. I input that. I also put which airport we're going to, our flight level, and yeah. Let's go back to performance. Our V1 is 138, VR 138, 137 on V1, 138 VR, V2 is 142. Alright. Engine number 1 is up. What else do we need for our checklist? So we can turn back engine mode to normal. That's what they use in actual planes, yeah. So I'm going hardcore mode now, basically. What else? APU bleed off. APU master switch off. And we can request our taxi. So taxi lights on. Strobe on. And runway lights on. What else do we need? Nose wheel lights. On TO. There you go. TCAS is on. TCAS is on Tara. And weather radar is on. Predictive wind shear is on. Alright. We should be. Nokia's better UX design. Yeah, it just makes everything simpler. So let's just check our flypad. Let's see where we're at. So if you notice my stream, I put this map on the bottom right and all the information you need on the top. So you can see my position and stuff like that. Alright, so departing RPMD. So we are at Bangoy International Airport, Davao. And we are landing at Puerto Princesa. So the Puerto Princesa Airport isn't modeled that much in Microsoft Flight Sim, so unfortunately we don't have barometric pressure and the wind there, so I had to wing it. But our flight plan is good to go. Let us request for pushback, parking brake off, and let's call in the tug. Alright. Alright, so Davao Airport isn't modeled much as well, so let's just pretend there's a tug over there. Yep. And we are now turning left. and we can stop here. Alright. Tug disconnect. Alright. So let's just review our flight plan. So V1 137, VR 138, V2 142. Alright. So we can begin taxi to runway 23. So there's no ATC right now, I disabled it, but I'm gonna RP it na lang. So we are PR723 if I'm not mistaken. Yep. But our call sign is PAL. So we can say Tower Tower, this is PAL 723, request taxi to runway 23. Alright. And we can just pretend that someone tower said, yep, you're good to go. Alright. Powering engines for taxi. Alright. So according to our navigational charts, there should be a way for us to U-turn here. Alright. Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff. Seatbelts on. My seatbelts on sign has been on for like the past 30 minutes. Don't worry. Alright. There you go. So we can. So my navigational charts were correct. So we can turn here. Alright, so to review, V1 is 137, V2 is 138, VR is 138, and V2 is 142. Oh, I got an achievement. Okay. So just keep this airplane on the center. So we are departing runway 23. Alright. So let's stop here. Davao departure. This is PAL 723. Request takeoff. Alright, so let's just pretend someone. Alright, so let's go before our checklist for takeoff. Parking brakes off. Flaps 1. Ground spoilers are armed. And we are basically good to go. Alright. So cabin crew, prepare for takeoff. Alright, let's give them 10 seconds and power up to 40. So, powering up to 40. And toga. $60 knots, 80 knots, 100 knots, 120, 120 knots, V1, rotate. Positive climb.
20, retard.
Positive climb. Gear up. Alright. Keeping it on climb. Yeah, shut the fuck up. What is going on? Alright, autopilot has been engaged. Let's go through our checklist. Ground spoilers up, flaps 1. Flaps all the way up. What is going on? Alright. Let's put it back to climb. Our cruising altitude is alright, we are cruising at an altitude of, what does our flight plan say? Cruising altitude of flight level 340. Alright. So let's put that in the autopilot. And power speed managed. Flight director is on. AP is now on. Alright. Davao Tower, this is PAL 723, flight level 8000, expecting flight level 340. Alright, so let's just pretend he handed us off to another tower. Alright. Davao departure, this is PAL 723, flight level 9500. Alright. So my stream should be showing the plane, how fast I am on the top right, on the top left I mean. And we are at the climb phase. So let's go through our checklist. So, do we see any bad weather? I don't see anything. Alright. So in around 5 minutes I can tell cabin crew to start serving drinks. What is my autopilot doing? Alright, I'm disengaging autopilot. What the fuck? It just... It turned me the other way. Alright, so we are still climbing and up to 340. I can't give the instructions to the flight attendants yet, but we're climbing, we're good to go. Passing flight level 205. Maybe our flight ascent is too high, I guess. So naka-lock yung toga, which is, it just basically means the maximum thrust in the aircraft. Alright. Something's wrong with autopilot. wrong with my autopilot right now? Alright, we are at autopilot. Both our flight directors are on naman. I just don't understand it. Anyways, let's go where we can turn off the seatbelt signs. There's an airplane behind me. Looks like it still wants to go to Clafu, but we're already on Chauffeur. Anyways, let's adjust this to 343. Oh, thank God, my autopilot's doing its thing already. Alright. We can expedite this actually. Okay, so we're receiving a bit of some we're getting a bit of Alright, so I'm gonna here for flight, motor ecam, and let's go to our performance. Okay. It's on Tara. I just don't understand. Alright, that's fine. so we can turn off. What can we turn off? We can turn off our wing lights off and our taxi lights. And plus runway turn off lights. Nose lights is off. Landing lights is off and wing lights are off. Okay. Alright. Alright. We're at flight level 340. And
Okay, you're watching it. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
alright. I'm back. I just needed to brush my teeth. There's our fuel. So 4,800. kilograms left. Did my autopilot disengage? What happened? Okay. I don't know why autopilot disengaged, but that's fine. Let's search up how to. Alright, so while we are in cruise, I'm gonna review the landing. ILS.
Welcome to this tutorial where we shall take a look at the flyby A32NX and go through these are all the runways and all the approach options available for them, generally in the form of manually press the sync button and that will sync it to your next targets. So what to do is head over to the calculator. What I'm going to do is check out where our top descent will be. So for Helsinki runway 22 left, our intercept altitude glide slope is 3,000 feet. You can check these based on your charts information, which you can get either through Navigraph or can be found very easily online. So for our descent to reach 3,000 feet, is our target altitude is 3,000. Our current altitude you can type in manually, press the sync button, and that will sync it to your next target. So in order to descend from 37,000 feet to 3,000 feet at a 3 degree descent angle, we'll start the descent at 107 miles through 3,000 feet. You can check these based on your to do is head over to the calculator. What I'm going to do is check out where our top descent will be. So for Helsinki runway 22 left, our intercept altitude glide slope is 3,000 feet.
Glide slope is just want to check actually. Let's let's check our pipeline. Nope, don't need you. So it's control 5 and control 1. Oops, sorry. Let's go to 10. VPS 2500. Back. Okay. It's 2500. And we can put this back to nav and 14. Okay. So 2500 and calculate.
You can check these based on your charts information, which can get feet to 3,000 feet at a 3-degree descent angle. Can be found very easily online. And so, for our descent to reach 3,000 feet, with our target altitude at 3,000. Our current altitude you can tap manually, press the sync button, and that will sync it to your reference target. So in order to descend from 37,000 feet to 3,000 feet at a 3-degree descent angle,
29 nautical
we'll start the descent
miles.
at 107 miles. With 126 left to go, it means that we've got around 20 miles to go now before we start our descent. So what you also need to do is set up our approach phase. Click on the performance button and click on next phase, and here you can see a blank template with the information we need to set up our approach at 3-degree descent angle. We'll start the descent at 107 miles. With 126 left to go, it means that we've got around 20 miles to go now before we start our descent.
So I need to descend at 99.
What you also need to do is set up our approach phase. Click on the performance button and click on next phase, and here you can see a blank template with the information we need to fill in. Now this information is I've found on the weather sheets that you just... So back to the FB tablets, click on the landing page, type in your own ICAO code, which in this case is Echo Foxtrot Kilo, pull the meter information, make sure if flaps are set correctly, in this case we're using full flap standing, there's no overweight requirements, we are using reverse thrusts, and runway currently is dry.
Can't use this because I don't have meter.
What we're going to do is click on calculate. So as you can see, runway 22 at Helsinki, if we use max braking, we use 1,100 meters of the runway, medium braking 1,400, and low braking. Now this bit here is important to us. We want to make sure that our ILS frequency is established and make sure everything is connected as it should be. So as you can see, automatically we're connected to Helsinki at 110.3. Based on the charts, I can see that's correct. The localizer 110.3 and HK is the marker. And therefore that
Dang, I don't know the localizer. Hold on. Runway 27. Right to Princesa. start descending. We're still 227. What's your flight plan, no? Our flight plan is... Eto na, where we dropping today, boys, on your way to another deep dive, which is... Hello, Trisha. We are on the way. We departed from Davao, and we are on the way to Puerto Princesa. I'm just looking up the charts right now to check what flight level I need to be once I start my descent. So we are landing runway 27 via IOO. Where's IOO? Oh, we're close now. We're already... How far are we? We are already... let's see, so much. So we are 153 nautical miles from the airport. We'll start our descent 99 nautical miles. I just need to confirm with... No, all on their way to Puerto Princesa. Ikaw na baala sa in real life a whole transpose fees. No thanks. Sige, if you guys are willing to risk it, MG lang. Hold on, let me check. Oh, sorry. Alright, so our trip. So you should be able to see my plane and the statistics on the top. I put some stuff there. So you'll be able to track where the plane is. So Zenny, alright. Zenny is our... Alright, so Zenny, flight level 110. So when we reach W17, Flight level 130. Flight level 110. Ah, okay. We trust you. Thanks. I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. Alright, so we go to our flight plan. Fucking the sun, bro. I wish. Is there a way to fucking? I can't see shit. I actually can't see it. Oh, there you go. Flight plan, and let's scroll down to Zenny. Let's go to our plan. Constraints on. We are at Maran. Zenny. Alright, that's Maran still. Zenny. Have him. According to my charts, we need to be at flight level 130 when we flight level 110 pala. When we get to Zenny. Alright. Wait, can I see you as a VATSIM? No. I'm not doing VATSIM right now. So like right now I'm just training my flight skills. Kasi in VATSIM I'll have to talk to fucking air traffic control. I just don't want to do that right now. Oops. Navigraph.com /code. Sorry. I just navigraph.com /code. H7S. So yeah, you can't see me in VATSIM right now, but you can still track me through the map that I put there. Down below in the stream. There you go. So I can check it here now. PvP. What do you mean airport does not exist? PLL. Alright, so this is the chart. We're going through Zenny, which is flight level 110. Alright, so I need to get the calculator out. Sync 110. Oh no, so 104 nautical miles. Oop, I need to start descending, man. Alright. So Let's get here. Let's put some of our speed brakes up. Alright. I will be turning on my seat belts. And I will tell... Alright, cabin crew. Prepare for landing. Alright. So we have started our descent. Let's go through my checklist, which is... We are starting the approach phase. Alright, so flight plan. No, perf. Activate approach phase, confirm. Alright. So, damn, I actually forgot to do this. Alright. So we are now in the approach phase. We're doing ILS 27. What else do we need? Driver, pilot, captain, let's go, let's go. Yep. I hope I won't bin the landing. That'll be so embarrassing. But alright, let's start the descent. Seatbelt signs are on. Landing lights. Alright, wing lights on. And landing lights are on. Alright. So we are maintaining our speed. We're beginning our descent. As you can see, the beautiful Philippine Airlines livery. So we're just over the... Where are we right now? There you go. So... when we reach Zeni, we actually have to be 1100. So let me expedite this actually. I'm gonna give full speed brakes. Alright, now we can stop the expedite. Dang, the model though? What do you mean, the airplane model? Yeah, looks so good, no? It's actually a mod I downloaded, so... Alright, so I put the speed brakes up, which you see as this one. Those are our speed brakes. Alright. Because I need to slow the speed down while we're descending. Alright, now we don't need that. Because our speed's descending too much. But let's shoot the Zeni and then decel BAVM RX FF27. Okay. Let's check our charts again. RPVP. Yeah, so confirmed flight level 110 from Zeni at or above. Okay. Let me check it again. This one. So yeah, Puerto Princesa International. Our transition level is flight level 130. So let's change that. In the so our transition altitude is 13040. Alright. Buti na lang I was able to catch that. Do you feel pressured? Okay lang. I just hope na a good landing is any landing you can walk away from. So it do be like that. 19.44. Is that for our ILS? Okay, so we just need this apparently pala to be 6,000. Okay. How far away are we? Okay, we need to expedite this. Putting my speed brakes up. Alright. When we get to BAVM, which is the next one, we already need to be at flight level 60. So from there and by Namde, I wonder if Namde is in my flight plan. Let me check. Oops, sorry. Namde, official flight plan. So no, we're not using Namde. Or hold on, it could be in my MCDU, which is so BAVM. All right, we go to Morix. So after BAVM, we're 6,000, and we descend to 25 at Morix. All right. All right, so now we bring this back because we already reached our transition altitude. QNH 1013, if I'm not mistaken. 1012. Okay, so that's 1012. Alright, Bavim's getting really close. But we have no choice but to speed up our descent a little bit. So we're running a little bit fast, but at least we'll get to Morix by flight level 2500. Alright. So if you go to my stream, you can see on the upper top, we're in the descent phase. We are... Our ATC call sign is PAL 568. Our altitude should be at around 9,000 feet now, it should show it. And our speed is at 340 knots. So we are just reaching Bavim. We weren't able to descend to 6,000, but now we have to descend to 25. Alright. We're going way too fast. Oh, we have no choice. Alright, let's turn on our LS. So you can see the glide slope actually. So these diamonds, these pink diamonds, this is the glide slope. So when I'm landing into the airport, I just need to be following that. I need to keep this, what do you call this? This artificial horizon through the glide slope. So this diamond here, I need to put it on the center, and this diamond here, I need to put this on the center. Alright, so we are passing 3,500. We need to be at 25. Flight level 025. I need to expedite this even more. Alright. We are about to land. So, oh man, why do I feel nervous? I believe me. Stop it, Trisha, you're making me nervous as well. Alright, sige. We can put... We're still too fast for flaps, but we can give flaps too. We're too fast for flaps, but that's fine. What else do we need? We can put our landing gear down. Let's activate approach. Landing gear down.
2,500.
So we are on approach to the airport. Landing gear down. I'm gonna on this. Spoilers armed. Flaps landing. Landing memo no blue. Alright. So we are now on approach to Puerto Princesa. You can see the runway over there. Let's go. As Miko would say, suave lang, brody. Yeah. Dude, this airport's crazy because if you miss the fucking runway, it's just water. But yeah. So we're perfectly lining up with the glide slope, so you can see that diamond is on the center, this diamond's on the center. We practically did everything right. Alright. So I might disengage the autopilot in around 300 feet. Alright. Do a barrel roll? No.
1,000.
I shall not. My company will fire me. Alright, on the appropriate glide slope.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
It's okay.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
It's fine, it's fine.
Too low, terrain.
We got
100
this.
above. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
We got this. We got this, boys.
Too low, terrain. 100. Too low, terrain. 20. 10. 5.
And we are good to go. Alright, so I downloaded this Puerto Princesa mod. So you can see this is actually the real airport ng Palawan with the other Philippine airline jets over there. But yeah, that was honestly not too bad. Not too shabby, not too shabby, I'ma be honest. Alright. Now if I now it's impressive, but you know what would be more impressive if I did that like online with real ATC people. But yeah, it do be like that sometimes. So that's the real. That is the real Puerto Princesa Airport. Now let's park here at stand 3. Alright, you see the agent. He's guiding me more to the right. He wants us to go more forward a bit. Alright, we are good to go. You can see my next passengers over there. Alright, so let's turn the parking brake on. Put the flaps up. The spoilers down. Alright, let's go through our landing checklist. Gear is down. Landing lights are off. Nose wheel lights are off. Predictive wind shear is off. This is off. nose wheel lights are off. Basically, I turn this. I turn everything off. Oops, sorry. Now let's request for the stairway. Hold on. So don't leave yet. I am going to request the disembark of the passengers. So, all right. So we can open our main door. You can see the main door, and let's get the stairs. So look at that. We're getting the stairs, and I'm going to open the baggage door, cargo door, which is that, and I'm gonna get luggage. I'm gonna request the luggage people, which is that one. And I'm gonna open the rear door and request catering to go and give me some caters. Alright. So now that we just need to... Alright, so now the passengers can go down. They're at Puerto Princesa Airport. That was fun. What else do we need to do? Alright, parking brake set. Navigation aids off. Let's see. Flight director 1 and 2 off. Let me turn off ILS as well. Alright. So... sorry. We turn... Alright, not yet. Alright. So we can... turn on external power. Fuel pumps are off. Continue. Sorry, seatbelt signs off as well. Transponder off. And ADRs, we are turning this off. APU bleed is off. APU master is off. Exterior lights. Cruise supply turn off. And battery 1 and 2 turn off. Alright. Now once I turn off external power, the whole aircraft will shut down. And there you go. That was the full shutdown of the aircraft. Alright, so looks like our passengers already disembarked. Their cargo is still being... Alright, their cargo is good. And what else do we need? Yep, their cargo is good. Parking brake off, and the aircraft is now fully off. Ah, wow. Even the whole offloading passengers is parked. Yeah, I mean, like you can like not do it if you don't want to. But like I want to, because like I want to you know, act as if I'm really, you know. So yeah, this is a mod I just downloaded kanina while I was working. Because if it's just in the normal flight sim, this will just look like a bunch of buildings. No, boring. So yeah, we have gate 1, gate 2, gate 3, gate 4. I think this is the PAL terminal. Kasi all of the planes here are PAL. Or is this the only terminal though? Alright, never mind. I'm talking shit. What's the ATC? Damn, I have to rewatch like that landing. That was nice. And it was even nice because you were here during the descent phase. I think that was my first successful descent towards the Puerto Princesa. So apparently it's like really what do you call this? Thundery in Puerto Princesa right now. And I think we're at live weather. So yeah, we're at live weather. So I think if you pull up Puerto Princesa weather right now, it's gonna say thundery. Let me check that right now. Yeah, so it's really live weather. So if you go search up in Google Puerto Princesa weather, it's like precipitation, and then there's like cloud, there's like thunder everywhere. That's pretty neat. I just gotta work on my taxi. I wanted this front wheel to be aligned here in this yellow line, but you know what? Not everyone's perfect. That's for sure. Oh my god, I'm so proud. I don't know. I'm so proud of myself. If you go lifetime. So this is lifetime and live weather. Oh my god, this mod even has the lighting. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, this mod's so good. So I downloaded like my FPS right now is like 35, 40. Yeah, that's okay. You don't really need a lot of FPS in flight sims, and you don't really notice it because of how nice it looks. But yeah. Anyways, I downloaded like Caticlan Airport. I'm about to download Surigao Airport. And the Mactan Cebu, because the Cebu airport looks so nice, and it's like 7 mods in total just to get the Cebu airport. Like if you search up the Cebu airport right on Google, the new Cebu airport, that's what they modeled, some mod. So we the new Mactan Cebu airport, so they modeled that in a mod, and I'm still downloading it now. It's taking so long. But yeah, that was a flight from Davao to Puerto Princesa. It took 2 hours. And overall, pretty successful, not gonna lie. That was a good flight. I think next challenge would be to do that consistently. Because at the start, I was still using like some YouTube videos to like program my MCDU, which is the flight computer inside the plane. But you know what? Not half bad. Not half bad. So over the weekend, I'm just like gonna study talaga. It feels weird, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna study all the controls. Kasi oops, sorry, you can't see it. Wait, it's 12 a.m? Trisha, you don't have to watch me, Trisha, you sleep. But yeah. So basically over the weekend, I'm gonna like study literally every button until here and what it does. That was nice. Solid flight. And I have a app called Sim Toolkit, the one that Reg screen cap kanina. And it basically saves all my flights. So right now I'm role playing as a Philippine Airlines. So it saved my flight there, and it goes into a logbook, and what you call it? Parang it builds up my miles in the airline. This is what I'm gonna use when I go to VATSIM. Oh my god. Alright. Hopefully that was enjoyable. It was my first stream with the speed indicators on the top left and stuff like that. And I had the map on the bottom right. But it's more engaging to watch. But yeah, this will be up on my YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to look back on the takeoff, it will be up there. Because I think you missed the takeoff. I was at Davao. And yeah, I will be seeing you. Well, to the rest of the viewers, I'll be seeing you. I don't know, but Trisha, I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, pretty proud of that. That marks a really nice flight. That was my first successful flight in this modded A320 Airbus, where every button works. So that was my first successful landing. Hindi naman first successful landing, but like first, like decent landing, basically. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I will be seeing you tomorrow, and if you need to rewatch something, you can check it on the YouTube video or the Twitch VOD that will be up. I'm using Restream right now, so I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So you'll be seeing those. Alright. Thanks, I can watch the landing again. Hey Ben, first of many, let's go. Nice. Alright, thanks guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. And yeah, you can rewatch the video on YouTube. Alright, bye.